Welcome, Aquarius. This is an end of December, beginning of January reading for the holiday season. This is a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, hit that like button. It's the only way that I have to know that the messages are being well received. If this doesn't resonate with you, please check out my channel. There are other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check out your sun, moon, rising, the collective or subscriber videos. If you're not subscribed here yet, I would love to have you. I'm pretty new here, and I do a subscriber video usually on Sundays, and I do that a little bit differently because I'm able to set the intention for whoever needs it the most. Where with the signs, I set the intention for the biggest energies coming in, okay? So it's a little bit different that way. Let's get you guys started. So you're starting out here with the Emperor, the Lord, okay? And that's a big energy for you right now, and that's a great place to be. You do also have the Ace of Wands, so there's new opportunity coming in for you either on the creative or passionate front. And the Sun. Okay, you guys have some strong cards coming in here. The Sun talks all about illumination. It talks about success, happiness, joy. I love to see the Sun card for people. And then we do have the Five of Wands. So that tells me that there's going to be some obstacles and challenges to the things you have going on right now. But with the Five of Wands, what it asks you to do is it asks you to stay grounded. And if you can see on the top of this card, it actually does say grounding, okay? Because to get through the obstacles and challenges that come out during a Five of Wands energy, when we stay grounded, we're able to overcome them pretty much more easily, okay? And as I lay the first set of cards, I'll just give a brief description. We'll clarify more when I get out the second deck. We'll get more into detail. And then I will do what actions you should take during this time. And then I will pull a card for Sun, Moon, Rising. For those who's cross-watch, for actions they should take at this time. We'll do an animal advice, and then we will do a pick a card at the end for those of you who stick around, okay? Let's see, what led Aquarius to this point, please, Aquarius. So you have the Knight of Discs, so you started taking movement towards something. The Knight of Discs can talk on, even though it's a disc card, it actually can talk about romance. But it also talks about career and taking movement towards that. You do have the Ace of Cups. That is another ace coming in for you. You guys have movement. You have opportunity going on here right now. So let's see. I will clarify what that Knight is here for once I start to clarify and the Druid. Holy crap. Okay. So you have the Druid, then the Emperor, then the Sun card. You have two aces, okay? You have a Knight taking movement. You have some obstacles and challenges. Let's see, where's this head, Aquarius? Going forward. The Six of Wands, which talks about a transition into success. This is like it is going to be a strong time for you guys. This is going to be a nice reading. The energy coming off of it is very good. You do have the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, you do have the Eight of Swords. So the only thing coming in here right now, you know, that shows some possibility for some challenges is the Five of Wands, this Ten of Swords, which tells me that there might be a painful ending to something. But when the Ten of Swords comes, when that painful ending comes, we gain a lot of clarity, okay? And this Eight of Swords talks about what you don't see coming is you may end up having some bondage to your own thoughts. It's self-imposed imprisonment in our minds when we start to think negatively, okay? So let's get some clarity here. Everything else is really good. You have the Four of Swords coming in here, which tells me that you're going to need to take care of yourself, take some self-time, some self-love. The Four of Swords can also indicate a time of rebirth with these major arcanas and aces coming in. That could very well be true. Okay, so this Knight of Discs, now you also have the Ace of Swords here. That's three aces, three of the four aces you have, okay? Is clarifying this Knight of Discs. So I feel like you got new clarity or a new idea of some kind, because then we do have the Seven of Pentacles, which does talk about, it is a success card, okay, but it is a delayed success. It talks about planting those seeds, working very hard, growing the things that you want. And the Knight of Discs is really good at doing that because he takes slower movement than the other knights. He wants to make sure his footing is right and his steps are sure, okay? So that's actually a good night to have with that Seven of Pentacles. I do believe you will be patient like it requires us to be. Ace of Cups, please. Or you have been, because this isn't your past here. Judgment. And the Page of Cups. So this does look like a new love opportunity coming in for some of you guys. Okay, it could be an apology coming in for others of you. But I do feel like you may be receiving messages of love from another person. And it's going to require you to make a judgment call on that here in the past. But this is a new opportunity for you. The Druid is clarified by the Knight of Swords, which tells me the Druid is here to help you make some lifestyle changes. The Knight of Swords moves towards lifestyle changes. So that's 2 Knights with your 3 Aces, okay? It's a lot of movement. The Druid is the Hierophant card. It talks about trying to ascend upwards, to learn, to grow. Some of you may be considering going back to school. Some of you may be considering marriage, okay? This over here, this Ace of Cups could also be a proposal of some kind, of marriage proposal, okay, or a baby coming. The Emperor, please. Okay, so you do have the 8 of Cups here. I want one more card. The 7 of Cups. And the Page of Swords. Okay. So it does look like with the 8 of Cups, you may be choosing to walk away from something or thinking about walking away from something, or you're healing from past abandonment. But you also have the 7 of Cups with it, okay? And the 7 of Cups talks about having commitment issues. It talks about having too many choices, not knowing what's in your cup, okay? So I believe what it's asking you to do right now is embrace that Emperor energy in this Page of Swords, which also came out with it, and really figure out what you want. Look into it, research it, because the Page of Swords, he's the investigator of the group. He puts a lot of thought into things and a lot of research into things, and that's how he gets his messages across. So it is asking you to put some thought into this, you know, own your decisions here and decide what cup you want. And that may require you to walk away from somebody, or it may require you to heal from a past abandonment before you can move on to something else, okay? Ace of Wands, please. But if you take on that Emperor energy, I think you'll get through that pretty easily. So there might be a new opportunity with somebody you already know, somebody from your past, someone you've known for a while. And this person may have caused you some anxiety and problems here in the past. Let's see. One more card, please. And that's something that's come to an end. We're going to keep reading because I'm not sure. Oh, unless that's what you're trying to decide whether to put to an end. And you might have a new opportunity to do that. There's something here with a relationship coming to an end, but you're also getting an opportunity in some way. Now, this may play out differently for different ones of you. And maybe when this relationship comes to an end, a new passionate pursuit begins. And may mean that a passionate pursuit began before this relationship came to an end, and it put it to an end, and you're trying to decide which, you know, because this does talk about commitment issues, not judging here, just saying what the cards mean. That some of you may be trying to decide between which cup you want, like which person you want to be with, okay, and that you have to walk away from one of them. And with that Page of Swords, you may be putting a lot of thought into that. But it's causing you a lot of anxiety, and one of them might be from somebody you've known for a long time. Okay, for others of you, when this relationship comes to an end, a new opportunity is going to present itself. The Sun card, this is a necessary transition for you. Some of you might even be moving or relocating. But this is very, you know, this necessary transition is coming in with the sun, so that this will definitely be a good thing for you. Five of Wands, please. Again, with that Ace of Cups. And again, you do have that Ace of Cups and that Ace of Wands here. Okay, so again, you got the Five of Wands, clarifying the Five of Wands here. You have the Star card and the Sun card. The Star card talks about renewal of hope, healing, wishes coming true. And you got the Ace of Cups, which brings us back to here, where you're getting new messages of love from somebody, okay? So for some of you, I really do feel like there's a new love opportunity and a past love, okay? And maybe an opportunity with that past person as well, okay? But it does look like you have to make a necessary transition here. It does look like there's obstacles and challenges to this because this Ace of Cups came in, okay? Four of Swords, please. Four of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. You now have all four aces. I just want to tell you that. Like, that almost never happens. You got all four aces. You guys have opportunity everywhere, okay? So when you take this rest and this time to rest, you're going to get a new opportunity when you start taking care of yourself that might be able to bring you in a bunch of abundance. This could be a new career opportunity, a new position opening up in the place you already work, a new employment option elsewhere. You could be starting your own business or your own little side business, but in some way you're going to be figuring out a way to make more money or have a new opportunity in that way. Something comes to a painful ending here, and it does break your heart, okay? And I do believe it has to do with these two people. I think for a lot of you, there are two people, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. One is very loving, one is very passionate. I believe one is newer, one is older, okay? Six of Wands, please. But it is causing you burden to have, trying to figure this out, okay? I can feel the burden in trying to figure out, what do I do here? What's in my cup? Which cup do I want? What do I walk away from? What do I keep? You know, and having commitment issues because of it. Okay, so the Six of Wands, there's is a transition into success. It's being clarified with your Three of Cups, which talks about your intimate, your closest circle of people to you, okay? Your circle of trust. Let's get one more on that, please. So one of these options might be somebody who's in your close-knit friends. They're probably not family, but friends, or maybe a friend of a friend. You may meet somebody through something like that. You got the Four of Cups, which tells me you're feeling unfulfilled and discontent in some way. Let's see. One more, please. One more, Aquarius. The Queen of Cups, which takes me back to that Ace of Cups. I do feel like, you know, there's something here. Excuse me. I feel like this is going to alleviate those feelings that you've had possibly for a while of being discontent with life, feeling unfulfilled in some way. I believe somehow this is connected to your social circle, and someone is offering you their cup of love, okay? And this is a transition into success for you. You'll have to connect the dots on how that works for you. You know, someone old might be trying to walk back in after you found a new opportunity in love for some of you. Some of you, you were in a relationship and found this opportunity because you were unfulfilled in your relationships. So this is going to play out differently for different ones of you, but I do feel like for most of you, there is two people playing a part in this, okay? And on the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Page of Pentacles to go along with that Ace of Pentacles. I love seeing the page with the Ace. This means this is a strong opportunity for you in the career front. And definitely a new opportunity coming in that way. All right, let's get the actions you should take right now. Remember, this is only through like probably the end of the first week here in January, okay? This will take you through. I mean, time's a little fluid, so it's going to be a little different for different people. Action for Aquarius on this situation, please. Action, best actions for Aquarius. The Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, guys, it's telling you you gotta stop and think about this. You really gotta make your decisions. You know, you gotta collect. I hate to say this because this is about a relationship, but you kind of got to collect the data, collect the research, really put some thought into what is the best options for you, you know, the best way to go about this. And then with the Two of Pentacles, you can't juggle two people, so you got to make a decision, okay? It's asking you to make a choice. And on the bottom of the deck here, we do have the Tower, what you don't see coming, okay? Which we see this with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords here. We see the Death card here with the Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's something is going to come to an end here. One of these situations will come to an end. But the other one is going to be a transition into success, which is great. All right, let's do the Sun, Moon, Rising actions. Sun, Aquarius, please, action. The King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So it's asking you to take bold, courageous movement on this Ace of Wands situation with the person here from your past. There might be a new opportunity in this that's quite passionate, somebody you've known for a long time, but it's asking you to be bold and courageous and deal with that situation, okay? Moon, you're the Wheel of Fortune. This is going to be a completion to a lesson or goal for you once you guys make your decisions. Rising, please. Rising, please. The Three of Pentacles, which talks about staying dedicated to your career, mastering your skills. So a lot of the opportunities in the career front may play a part in your guys's lives right now, is the career stuff coming in, which there hasn't been much on in this reading, but it is an opportunity coming in for you guys. And if you guys dedicate to yourself, to that team, and master those skills, you're going to do a very good job. And the Three of Wands, which tells me you're ready to expand your guys' horizon. Go ahead, expand, look outward to where you want to build, you know, find that time of celebration in your life with that Four of Wands, moving towards that, okay? Animal advice for Aquarius. Excuse me. Goose, inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. So maybe that's where your social circle comes into play with this. Maybe the person isn't in your social circle, or maybe you don't meet them through them. Maybe they're here for you to help you decide what is the best transition for you in this situation. Okay, so maybe talk to them. That might help you. Seems like you do have some loyal friends by your side right now. All right, I'll pick a card. While I lay the cards, you think of your question. If your question has something to do with this reading, you may get better results because the energy is already aligned here for that. But you can ask any question that you want. But so think of your question. All right, here's your 4 cards. So take a deep breath in, release, and pick the one that feels right to you. Card 1 is the Six of Wands, and yes, that talks about a transition into success, which you have right over here, which it's telling you about. So if this is about your reading, yes, you're going to be transitioning to something in the love that's a much better fit for you. Okay, but for any other question, yes, it's a transition. It's a successful thing for you. The Ace of Wands. Yes, this is a new passionate or creative opportunity. So there's passion or creative involved. Except for if it has to do with this reading, that doesn't seem to lead you to someplace good. Okay? Usually it does. But the clarifying cards in this particular reading do not head somewhere good. If this is somebody, specifically if this is about somebody from your past. Okay? The Queen of Cups. Yes, and that's where you end up with that transition into success. If this is about your reading, yes. Otherwise, this would be somebody who's very loving, kind, compassionate, and giving, okay? She leads with empathy. The Knight of Cups, yes. That's talking about taking romantic movement towards somebody in a good and authentic way. Okay, Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. I truly hope your holidays are blessed this year. Until we meet again.